Jonathan from the Happy Hippie Wild Living channel found himself in a truly unsettling situation one day. He's known for his cheerful approach to life, his love of nature, and his passion for outdoor living. That's because for over 2 years, Jonathan had been living in the wild, traveling from one place to another. However, on this particular day, something happened that Jonathan would never forget for the rest of his life. It all took place on January 3rd, 2024, when Jonathan set out on yet another solo adventure. Just as he always did, he prefers to sleep in a different place every night, and on that day, his ultimate destination was a small cabin hidden deep in the wilderness. Little did he know that this seemingly cozy place would turn out to be truly terrifying.
Hello there, welcome to day 435 of me living out in nature. And it's the new year, so I thought I'd do a nice long video instead of the little short minute ones I've been doing recently. Today I'm going to go find a bovie around this area somewhere. It'll be the third time I've stayed in a bovie. I've never had any guests, so third time's a charm.
Jonathan, as always, recorded his vlog, showcasing his journey to the destination and the beautiful landscapes. Everything seems calm and ordinary, despite the rainy and chilly winter weather.
The bovie I'm going to is called the White Lagan, I believe. And it's by Loch D, and I've got a bit of wood with me just in case there's no dry stuff there, so I can have a fire with ease. Yeah, single person on this hike yet, but that's how most of my days go in the winter. I like that I get to do this in the winter mostly, and then the summer job I'm just at one place, so I miss all the crowds when I'm out in nature. There's my home in the distance. Let me zoom in. It's got the nice Scottish flag on it. Let's go see what it looks like. I've had people say I'm brave and ballsy for living this lifestyle, but there's nothing brave about it when it's doing something you love, so I don't agree with that. I do agree with doing things you're passionate about in life. You only live once. Life goes by pretty fucking quick, so get out there and do what you love.
The moment Jonathan spotted the small cabin, a warm smile appeared on his face. He headed towards it, completely unaware of what was about to happen.
I've made it to my home for the night and it looks beautiful. Oh, nice bunk beds. Alright, sweet.
It was his first visit to this place, so he carefully examined the shelter. He unpacked his gear and prepared a spot to sleep, until his attention was suddenly drawn to approaching people.
It's like more people are coming, but they've drove it. I didn't even know you could drive on this road. And I just had that family come in, and they said they'd just been to a different bovie nearby, and they were just searching around for another one, so they're just going to have a little walk somewhere, and they said, I might have guests tonight, so we'll see how it goes.
Jonathan had a brief conversation with the family. They weren't sure if they would also spend the night in the shelter, but they didn't refuse the idea either. As night began to fall, Jonathan decided to go inside and prepare dinner.
Set up my bed for the night. Gonna get the fire on when it gets darker. There's normally loads of candles around, but they've all been burnt out. Finish off the haggis, and of course, putting in my favourite, cayenne pepper. And as always, top it off with a little mustard. And there we have dinner fit for a little hippie. Simple and delicious.
There was no sign that anything strange might happen. Everything was perfectly fine, and the campfire made it really cozy. However, it was at that very moment that something began to happen.
This will probably be me for most of the night now. I just get my music on, enjoy this beautiful fire, and then get back outside tomorrow in my hammock. I got one of them water filter straws, and it comes with 2 little bags as well, so you can attach the straw to that. But I've not got to use. Maybe this is the guests. There was no one there. I don't know if that's just the people fucking with me or something. I don't know if that's something they do. But I don't think it would be that family. It was just a dad and his daughter and son.
Strange sounds echoed outside, almost as if someone was playing tricks on him. Every time he checked, there was no one there. A confused Jonathan tried to ignore it, but the unsettling noises wouldn't stop.
just knocking on the door again, and then I went out, but there was no one there, so I don't know what's going on, but I've not heard of any haunted bobbies or anything. I've never had weird shit. For fuck's sake. I just wanted a nice little bobby night. If you've watched all my videos before, you know I don't do shit like this. Fun night.
A worried Jonathan tried to find the source of the sounds, but no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't find anyone or anything.
Walking around in the other room, and then I go in there, and it just stops. Maybe I just put my music on really loud and forget about it. Cameraman never dies, right? So it's been about an hour and a half since I last made a video, and I've just been doing what I said. I've had my music on loud, I've listened to Blink, some drum and bass, some reggae, and I'm doing what I came here to do, and that's have a good fucking night. So I'm going to enjoy my time by this fire and have an amazing day tomorrow, back out in nature where I belong. So
Finally, feeling both frustrated and terrified, Jonathan decided to ignore what was happening by playing a couple of loud songs. It probably wasn't the wisest decision, but luckily for him, the rest of the night passed rather peacefully.
Had a bit of an experience last night. Not really sure what was going on. Thought it was just people knocking the door and running away that were camping nearby, but it didn't seem like that when I went outside. Couldn't really explain what was happening next door with the noises, but I'm not really a believer in ghosts myself. It was a bit creepy, but I'm more of an alien guy. But if you are into ghosts and all that paranormal stuff, these are not the videos for you, because this is not what I do, this is not what I'm about. I'm just a happy hippie, hiking, living in nature, loving the world. I never have anything like this happen to me, so hopefully it's just a one-off and everything goes back to normal now. So we'll see you on my next hike.
In the morning, Jonathan thoroughly inspected the area around the shelter, searching for any traces that could confirm the presence of other people or even animals. However, he found nothing that indicated someone else had been there with him. So did Jonathan experience something paranormal? Or was it a person with some bad intentions who, after a long time, eventually gave up? This mystery remains unsolved. But one thing is certain: just because we camp far from civilization doesn't necessarily mean we are truly alone. Another unsettling story comes from the Northwest Wind Channel, whose founder loves camping in various remote locations in nature. At first, there was no indication that this trip would be anything out of the ordinary, at least until night began to fall.
All right, so it's getting dark. Gonna be fully dark here in about 10 minutes or so. Somebody just walked by. I don't know if they had a dog or not, but they definitely didn't see me, but I could barely see them. The tent does not sit high at all. I've been sitting on my pelly case. It was while I was eating, just finishing up eating. I don't know why, I'm just spooked. I haven't been saying that, but I've been spooked since I got here. I keep feeling like somebody's watching me. And then seeing that person. I know it's a public park, but still.
The night hadn't yet fully set in, but Sam already had a strange feeling that someone or something was watching him. Time passed, and soon the sun had completely disappeared. Deciding to retreat for the night, he settled into his cozy tent. However, it was only after Sam turned off the light and tried to fall asleep that he heard something no camper would ever want to hear in the middle of the night, the sound of footsteps.
I'm leaning right up against the light, but somebody's walking around out there very close to the tent. Somebody's out there. I don't know if they're coming this way or just walking around out there. I can't tell. Somebody's definitely walking around out there, though. Hang on. I don't want to leave the light on in case they could see in here. I think the fly is thick enough that they can't see the light, but still, I'm leaning right up against the lantern, so you can only just barely see my face. See with my phone. I don't know if you could see me better with my phone or not. Somebody's walking around out there. They're getting closer too. They're getting closer. Hang on. Hang on. I want you to be able to see as much as possible. But I'm not going to turn on the lantern again. I have my headlamp in my pocket, too. They're really close now. They're like... Listen. I don't like this at all. I'm spooked. Hello? Hello? I think there's two people. I can't tell. I can barely hear them talking. They're whispering. I think there's two people. Hello? I think there's two of them. They're coming closer to the tent. They have to know that I'm in here. I'm gonna try and just be silent. Hang on. They're walking around outside in circles. Hello? Hello? Alright, I don't like this. Hello? Hello? They're touching my tent. Stop. They're right outside the tent. Hello? I'm in here. Hello? 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 Alright, I'm getting the f*** out of here. Hello? Hello? I don't know what the f*** this is, but we're getting out of here. Hang on. Hello? Okay, they're walking away now. What do you want? What do you want? I have a knife. Where's my knife? They're f***ing with me. They're f***ing with me here. Holy crap. Get away. What do you want? Hello? I can't see you. Hello? Alright, I'm getting out of here. We're getting the hell out of here. Hello? What do you want? Say something. I see you. They collapsed my tent on me. I don't know which way they went. I think they went this way. I see you. Get away! Alright, I'm spooked. I don't like this. Get my headlamp on and we're getting out of here right now. They're just standing there. They're just standing there. What do you want? Leave me alone! They went over that way. I can't see them now. I know you're there. I see you. They collapsed my tent on me and pulled the fly off while I was still in there. It smells like someone's smoking a cigarette too. I smell your cigarette. I smell your cigarette. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. I have a knife. I smell your cigarette. All right, I'm officially like tweaking now. I'm like, all right, we're just gonna get out of here. We're just gonna get out of here. I'll come back for this crap later. Do I have my phone? I'm gonna call 911 if you come near me. Should I just call the police now or do I just go? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm scared to go in any direction. I don't know where to go. I'm scared to go in any direction. I smell your cigarette. Is the camera on? The camera's on. I'm recording all of this. All right, they're moving again. I don't know. I'm getting out of here. We're going. I'll come back for this some other time. All right, let's get the hell out of here. I'm leaving. Don't follow me. I don't know where to go. I don't know which way to get out of here. I smell your cigarette. I can hear you. I hear you. All right, I don't know which way to go. How the hell do I get out of here? All right, I don't know how to get out of here. All right, this is how the do I get out of here? Hang on, let me see if they're. Stay away from me! They're coming behind me. I don't know what they're doing. They could just be around. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. They're at my campsite. I see them. I see you reflecting off my tent. Leave my shit alone! All right, I'm getting out of here. You can have it. How do I? Which way? Here. Okay. Ah. One of them's following me. One of them. Okay, here's the trail of some kind. Ah! 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 I just ate. I just ate. I'm soaked. I'm toast. Okay. Oh, they're coming. Leave me alone. Okay. You see that? I see you! I can see you! Oh, it's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. All right, let's get the out of here. I don't know if they're like after me or something or what the happening. We're getting the here. It's getting bigger. They're coming this way. Holy I don't like this. I'm calling the police. Okay. Okay.
It seemed that the intruders, whoever they were, had trouble unzipping the tent and getting inside. Sam's screams likely startled them just enough to give him a brief moment to escape. The situation was undeniably terrifying, but his quick thinking allowed him to minimize the damage to just his tent. Fortunately, he himself remained unharmed. Mark is a YouTuber known for his channel Northeast Georgia Kayak Fishing, where he has shared his passion online for years. For over 6 years, his viewers have watched his peaceful journeys through rivers and lakes, admiring the beauty of nature and the art of fishing. However, on December 13th, 2024, what began as a regular fishing trip turned into an experience that would stay with him for a lifetime. That day, Mark invited his longtime friend, John, to join him on the trip. Both men loaded their kayaks, secured the fishing gear, and attached their GoPros, ready to capture every catch. It wasn't their first time visiting this exact spot. They knew it very well. For the first few hours, everything was perfect. They cast their lines and let the current carry them further downstream. And then they came across this.
A human being?
Copy that.
Say again? Copy. I think we got a dead body here. Yep, we do. A dead body. Oh my God, a dead body. I found a dead body. Body. Oh my God, a dead body. I gotta call the police. It's right there. Oh my God, a dead body. Call 911. I don't want to sit here and poke at it. 911. I am fishing on Lake Emery and I have come across the dead body.
We're out on Lake Emery.
I am putting at the boat ramp and I was going down towards the discharge, the water station discharge, and I'm kind of in between the discharge and the boat ramp, heading down towards the dam.
Okay, are you in the water?
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at it. I mean, it could, I mean, it looks like a dead body. I mean, there's a hand sticking up. There's a rotted face. I don't know if it's some kind of stupid Halloween spooky thing, but I'm not touching it. So.
Okay, what was your name, sir?
My name is Mark Wilkins. It looks like it's been here for
5051 or 5005, your phone number?
Yes, sir. John, go up there and look at that and tell me what you think. No, you can see his face. I mean, I thought it was like some kind of yard decoration or something, but I don't know, dude. That looks pretty dead to me.
That looks like a person.
Yeah, like it's been here for a minute. Oh my God, dear Lord, please rest that person's soul. Oh.
That's sad.
I mean, I saw that hand sticking up and I was just like, is that some kind of Halloween, like, spooky yard thing that ended up in here?
Right.
Because it is small.
Yeah, it is.
But I looked at the face, dude. It's definitely a person. Hey, and there's shoes at the boat ramp, dude. There's just a pair of, like, little Crocs, not like a girl-sized Crocs just sitting there at the boat ramp. Weird.
What's the report of a girl missing?
Yeah, it was like a young, it's hard to tell by that face. It was like a young girl, but there's no way that would decay in that fast. I mean, I don't know how long they said she was missing in that little thing, but.
Yeah, this looks like it's been there a minute.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you. I'll call you if I need it.
Okay. All right. Hey, don't forget to check that boat ramp, dude. Those little pairs of shoes. That's.
We got somebody.
Oh.
We got a deputy going down there now.
That's creepy as hell, dude.
Within minutes, the police arrived at the scene and confirmed what Mark and John had feared the most. It was a young girl, someone whose life had ended far too soon. The pair of shoes they had found on a nearby dock seemed to belong to the victim. Soon, the police cordoned off the area, turning the once peaceful lake into a crime scene. Shaken but determined to help, Mark and John stayed to give their statements. No one knew who the girl was or how it had happened, but the body they discovered that day would forever be set in their memories, an eerie contrast to the fishing trips they had always loved. Brendan, from the Brendan Explores channel, often visits interesting places and spends the night in his car. This time, while passing through, he found himself in the town of Jaywick. Exhausted from a long journey, he found a suitable spot to park and set up for the night. But nothing could have prepared him for what was about to happen.
Right, whoever the that was has now gone. I'm gonna get out of here. Oh my god. Oh, fuck's sake.
A loud bang on the door and the sudden shattering of glass threw Brendan into a state of pure terror. Luckily, his quick reaction surprised the intruder, who vanished into the darkness as swiftly as he had appeared. The thief likely hadn't expected anyone to be sleeping inside the car, especially on a deserted parking lot. This time, the situation ended with nothing more than a broken window. But who knows what might have happened if the intruder hadn't run away. Had Brendan seen his face, the thief, acting on impulse, might have become a killer. Jarbear is a YouTuber known for his thrilling camping trips and nighttime explorations of forests, primarily in the Appalachian region. However, this particular trip had a slightly different purpose than just spending a night in nature. That night, he was setting out on a hunt for Bigfoot.
In the Appalachian Mountains in search for the oh-so-elusive Bigfoot. Tonight we're staying in an RV and we got it parked in a very pretty, what would you call this?
We're boondocking. There's no electric, no water, no nothing.
Boondocking.
We're in the middle of like pretty much nowhere.
No, we're in the middle of nowhere, but we're able to park the RV and there's a little fire spot for us. Other than that, we're surrounded by mountains, woods, and hopefully some Bigfoot.
He was joined by Doug, the creator of the Fear Fanatics channel, who also frequently spends nights near the infamous Appalachians. And although both of them knew these areas very well, what they encountered that night proved that you can never be too confident in the wilderness.
Some just moved over there.
That's a game trail for sure.
That's
bro.
a big trail. Look at that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like even if it's not Bigfoot, there's like that's a big trail, bro.
Wow. This is right where I just heard something too. It was up. It was up this way though.
You gonna go on the trail?
Just for a second, maybe.
Well, go ahead. I'm right behind you.
As they venture deeper into the forest, an unsettling feeling slowly begins to intensify.
Oh.
Oh shit! What the freak was that, bro? Did you hear that?
Whew. What was that?
Oh, I don't know. It was something in that tree. I don't know what
That
it was.
scared the crap
I
out
guess
of
it
me.
could have been a bird or something.
Could it be an angry coon?
It could have been an owl. Oh, oh shit! What the freak is that, bro?
I don't know.
It doesn't sound like a bird. I don't know what that is. You know? You think you see something and then it's just a tree?
You know, isn't it like usually one of the last?
Bro.
I know you. Holy smokes, man! Hold on. What the heck? It was like a.
I saw something go flying through there, dude.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you got it on camera?
I don't know if I.
Man, I hope that sound. I hope they could hear that. That sucker
Dude,
was
that's
loud.
deep in the woods, bro. Hold on. Thought I could still see the leaves shaking.
What?
Something was down there, bro. Something threw something.
Strange sounds echo through the trees, unknown, eerie noises, and whatever is making them seems to be following close behind in the darkness. Instead of turning back, they decide to press on, calling out in an attempt to lure whatever was lurking in the shadows. And soon, their calls were answered.
You think it could be?
I'll do it. I don't care.
It could be a stupid idea or a good idea.
I'll do it.
All right, give it your all.
You want me to do like a really loud one?
Yeah, call them from all over the mountains.
Oh yeah. All right. Here we go.
Whoop. That was pretty. Whoop. That was good. That's probably what they do.
They make noises like that, right?
I always did it a little different, but I like that. I think. Oh, man, I just heard something fall through this. Hey. Go. Was that a rock? What was that? Ow, my face. Damn it! Go, man! Don't stop! Don't stop! Don't stop! Man, if something's throwing something. Go, 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 go!
Something slams into a tree with tremendous force, just inches away from them. Panic sets in immediately as they realize they've lured something out. They run, but whatever was lurking in the darkness had no intention of letting them go so easily.
Probably. I swear I just heard like a twitch. Grab my light. Turn your light off. Turn your light off. This man behind us. Go. Don't stop.
The sounds return, this time closer than before. They realize that whatever it is, it's right behind them, moving effortlessly through the dense forest without any need for light.
Appalachian Mountains in search of Bigfoot. And man, I think, I don't know. Did we find him?
Something was in there, dude. Like something was in there. Something was definitely running up the creek bed at the end. Like, I don't know what that was.
In the end, it seemed that whatever was chasing them gave up the moment they got back to the previously prepared campsite. But was it truly the legendary Bigfoot, or something entirely different? After all, their mission that night was to hunt down the mysterious cryptid. Yet, if this experience taught us anything, it's a valuable lesson. Perhaps we should be careful what we wish for. The next incident took place during a camping trip by the creator of the Hike Slam channel. That day, he decided to venture deep into the wilderness, following one of the trails in the Appalachian region. It was supposed to be just another ordinary trip, no different from the others. But as you can probably guess, this time was different. The journey was going smoothly, but as he neared the spot where he planned to spend the night, he stumbled upon a rather unusual sight.
And I came across this. So some Bud Light cans, plastic bat, some writing on some of this garbage. This one. Hangman is coming down from the gallows. Song lyrics. Other weird things. Well, hopefully I don't get murdered out here. That would totally ruin my day. Well, let's keep it. The weirdness continues. What the hell? And there's a dead duck here. A very long note. And it looks like it was just put here because it's not wet. That duck is fairly recently killed. Alright. Kind of creepy.
The trash along the trail might not be too unusual, but that wasn't the strangest part. It was the eerie messages someone had scratched onto various objects for reasons unknown. Ultimately, Phil managed to reach his planned campsite, but he kept thinking about what he had seen before. It bothered him so much that he decided to adjust his plan, choosing to camp a bit farther away, putting more distance between himself and whoever had left those unsettling writings. But nothing is ever that simple.
Alright, so I'm gonna check out the shelter log here. I hang out by the fire. Almost every shelter on the Appalachian Trail has a shelter log where people write in their trail names and what's going on. They can write whatever they want in there. So it's kind of cool tradition here. So let's see what this one says. Little engine, back section. Hiking again finally. Great day on the AT. This was in August. Huh. Someone left some PBRs here, I guess. It's nice and little trail magic. Some comics and writing and stuff. Alright, let's see what's happened recently. Holy crap. Wait a second. Hold on, I'm gonna adjust the camera here. This writing looks almost exactly like the writing that was on that garbage a couple of miles from here. Let's see if this makes any sense. Sorry if the lighting's bad. I'm just gonna see what it says. Cleaned the outhouse. Picked up trash. Collected wood for others. See Charlie Daniels' Simple Man lyrics, which I used in 2013 Facebook post. And note the rope I found with the silicone sealant can 2 miles south of that. I left it on a stump. In 2018, while I was incarcerated at the Okaloosa County Jail. What the heck? In solitary confinement, I figured the following out. Refer to Isaiah 28:15 through 9. Here in early 2017, Trump, Nebo, allowed Obama to have the special use of the Air Force One for a trip to Palm Springs. This is the same ramblings from the guy that was on the other side of the river. That's kind of scary. Kind of weird. Those women down there said they were going to call the police on the guy. I know it's really hard to read in this light. Sorry about that. Let me move that there. Wow, this is weird. It's just like it goes in one direction, then immediately goes in a completely different direction. And there's just so much of it.
The mysterious writing in the journal was identical to what Phil had seen earlier. Even worse, whoever wrote it clearly wasn't in a normal state of mind. Despite the unsettling discovery, he decided to try and get some sleep, but even that didn't go as planned.
Not asleep, kind of just like lying there staring at the tent walls, listening to all the sounds, and then I heard somebody down by the shelter. So at first I had to convince myself it wasn't what I thought I heard, but it definitely was somebody down there. So I didn't even wait to see or go down to see who it was, see if it was like a bunch of teenage girls or something. I don't know. I was just like, I am getting out of here. So I packed up all my stuff, and I packed it up very quickly. I don't think I left anything behind, and I just walked past. As I walked past, I did look. It did look like a single guy hanging out in the shelter. He had a headlamp on. All I could really see was the light from the headlamp, so I could have been wrong. But man, it was, yeah, so I don't know. I just
Just moments after the lights in his tent went out, footsteps echoed nearby, as if someone was sneaking around. Thankfully, Phil was still awake and didn't hesitate. He quickly packed his things and left the area. Considering what he had already encountered on the trail and at the shelter, it's safe to say that was the right decision. Perhaps the author of those unsettling notes was lurking in the dark forest that night, and who knows what his intentions were. When YouTuber CJ Faison decided to spend a night alone in the infamous haunted Pocomoke Forest, he had no idea just how terrifying his trip would become. CJ chose this location for a reason. Pocomoke Forest is shrouded in chilling legends, from paranormal encounters and murders to sightings of mysterious cryptids. As night falls, CJ sets up camp and begins exploring the dark forest. Suddenly, he spots a distant light. Watching in silence, he realizes it's another traveler. But in these situations, you never know who you might run into, especially since he had heard gunshots in the distance while setting up his tent. Just to be safe, CJ hides in the darkness and waits patiently. Time passes. 1 a.m. strikes, yet the stranger's footsteps still echo through the forest. Feeling a false sense of security inside his tent, CJ decides to put the local legends to the test. He pulls out his spirit box, hoping to make contact with the spirits.
Has something evil haunted this woods?
that said.
The stranger CJ had encountered on his way had found his tent. It seemed that whoever they were had been waiting patiently all this time until CJ fell asleep and let his guard down. Terrified by what he managed to capture on camera while he slept, CJ wasted no time. As soon as the first light of dawn appeared, he packed up his tent and left the forest as quickly as possible. I'm not here to judge, but in my opinion, he should have left the moment he saw a stranger lurking near his campsite. In situations like these, you never truly know what an unknown person is capable of. That's it for today. Thank you for your time and for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing. And for now, have a good night, and I'll see you in the next one.